What's good, everybody? What's good? We are going to get into this video. But before we get into this video, I'm going to need y'all to do me a favor. I'm going to give y'all 5 seconds to like this video. All right, so I appreciate that. If you did, if you didn't, man, fuck you. No, let me stop. All right. But let me tell y'all this. So we are going to break down this trailer of The City. 2K dropped yesterday. And we're going to break down this trailer to the smallest detail. So I'm going to slow it down and then we'll get right into it. So I'm going to actually slow it down to like 25 speed. Like 25 speed, and we'll break down this video, right? So let me go ahead and actually let me turn off the sound because it's gonna be terrible. But let me go ahead and break it down. Here we go. All right, so first things first, you are outside the city. If you're outside the city and you're looking in right here, then that means you're in Rookieville. Yes, they have a Rookieville, and Rookieville means that you are not a Pro 1. Once you hit Pro 1, these gates unlock and then you enter the city. Before you can enter the city, you have to meet the criteria of Rookieville. I don't know how many games you have to win. I don't know what you have to do. Maybe you need a certain amount of assists, maybe you need a certain amount of dunks, stuff like that. But you cannot enter the city until you get to Rookieville. I mean, until you meet the criteria of Rookieville. Once you do beat Rookieville and you become a Pro 1, then you enter the city. And this is the city, and it's beautiful. My goodness. All right, so first things first, everybody can see this in the middle. Everybody can see this in the middle. You see how big it is, bro? Got people walking around. This is one side. These are called there's 4 boroughs in they call them boroughs in the city, and each borough has its own clan or affiliation. Yes, affiliations are back, so let's go ahead and talk about this. The first affiliation is the Northside Knights. Each affiliation is broken down into 4, and so you got Northside Knights, you got East Side, which we'll get into, you got South, and then you got West, and we'll get into the names later as we get on to the trailer. You can see different hairstyles, you can see different hats, different accessories. You got people skateboarding. You can see this guy with golden gloves right here. Dear Lord, look at this guy's face. All right, we're gonna keep it going though. The same thing with the DJ station. Guys going crazy. Got new drip. Guy getting dunked on. Now, first, let me say this. I myself feel like that dunking will be OP, because if you watch every situation in this trailer, they show a lot of dunks, but they only show a couple of shots. All right, so check it out. All right, so there's the Western Wildcat statue, you see, and it's their colors are blue. Yes sir, yes sir. There's the Northside Knights. That's what we talked about earlier. The colors are purple. There's the Beast of the East. There's red, and they're probably one of the best. Also, like I said, we're gonna break down every detail in this trailer. Is this guy wearing slides? Are slides available now, or did he just customize this and they made it for for the trailer? We don't know, but hopefully if they are, the slides are in the game and people are gonna be getting crossed up with flip-flops. Here we go. Next is the Vipers. These are the Vipers, basically the revised Sunset, but it's the Vipers now, and they'll show you the courts and stuff as we walk through this. All right, and then one of the new abilities that they added is the actual grinding. With your skateboard, you can grind a lot of places in the city. So that's what you see here. You got the warehouse back there. We'll get more into that, and then this is actually the first look. If you look up there on the billboard, this is actually the first look of the little banner that tells you what if you're a superstar, stuff like that. So this is actually the first look of that right there. Looks pretty legit. I don't know why they're showing this. Maybe it's Top Rep, maybe it's a live look at Top Rep or something. I don't know. That's the banner that's going to be displayed under your name. I don't know if you could change it. Maybe it's red because he's from the Beast, and he's coming over here to the Knights, because you see this little purple line. That's the Knights, so maybe he's headed over And there's another look at it right here. It's a different angle on that one. So, and they talk about the neighborhood, and they got this down here. They showed this down here, and I believe this is vipers because of the palm trees and whatnot. But once, yeah, because they're the colors right there of the vipers. But once they show the actual courts, this whole theme changed. So I'm guessing that they made this cutscene first, and then they realized how plain the Vipers courts were, so they updated it. All right, so this is the Northside Knights court. Now, aesthetically, I think I like this one the best. How it's lined up, you know, they got it's looking crispy. They got 6 3v3 courts, and then they got 3 2v2 courts all the way down the middle right here. You'll see it. Got a couple gazebos and whatnot you can sit up under. And there's the first shot of the game. Bang. That's one of 2 I believe you're gonna see. One of 2 you're gonna see, but there's a look at the courts and stuff again. Like I said, down the middle it's 3v3. No, it's 2v2 courts, and then on the sides right here is 6 of 3v3s. So that's that. Next, we're gonna go into the Beasts of the East. If you look right there, there's the courts. These are their courts, man. So this one actually, their layout is weird, to be honest with you. Their layout is weird, but their courts look decent. So I'd say this is probably the second best court aesthetically to look at. And you'll see the others, and you'll probably agree with me. So definitely this is the second best court to look at. So let's go ahead and get into it. Beast of the East. All right, now a lot of people wouldn't have noticed this off first rip of the trailer, but Beasts of the East have chain nets. Also you can see the drip on dude's hands. Got different sets of rings, bracelets and whatnot. And then he also have the little yachties. Yeah, I mean the little boat. Yeah, he got the little boats now, man. So I mean, let's keep it honest. They stole this directly from NBA Live because NBA Live had this first, but NBA Live still did it better because this guy's going up for a dunk and his hair's not even moving. Let's go back up and you'll see him go up for a dunk and his hair not even move. Look, it's stiff as hell. This is next gen, y'all. This is next gen, and we still can't get a 2K with hair movement. We can't get a 2K with hair movement. Now, don't get me wrong. They got it. They got hair movement in career. Your hair does move in career. The other people's hair move, but they don't have it yet to my player to where we can take it out to the park and see that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that chain nets, beautiful. All right, and then the last. No, we got 2 more. So the next one is the Vipers. See what I mean? When at first look, it was just plain. Now they updated it, and you got sand everywhere. As a trail, you got the sand everywhere, and then you also got palm trees. So definitely, they did up it. But because of the color scheme, I couldn't never get into this. So that's why I went ahead and said that this is probably the third best. This is probably the third best aesthetically to look at. But they do got beachfront property still. But the location and stuff is where it's at. They got mills. Like they got mills and stuff to where gas is polluting the air, smoke is polluting the air and whatnot, and you'll see that throughout. But like I said, theirs is probably the third best to look at. I like it, and then of course you're gonna see a shot here, because it's sunset. But don't get it twisted. Sunset does not get the boost for shooting, and we'll get into that a little bit later in the trailer. Like I said, we're gonna break down every detail. All right, and then here's the Wildcats, the Western Wildcats, basically the new Rivet. Pause it right there. Look how plain this looks. They might have updated it. Because also in the other trailer, I mean in the other part of the trailer, they had the Vipers. They had the Vipers, remember, as plain courts, but when they showed the courts, it was different. Now they're showing the courts, so I don't know if it will be different or not, but now they're showing the courts, and the courts are plain. And also they have the 2K19 2K20 stairs. Remember how problematic that was when you're trying to get to the 2s or you're trying to get to a game of 3s and it'll make you walk up the damn stairs? They have those back. So I said from day one, I'm not going here. I am not going here because I'm not about to deal with that at all. I'm not about to deal with that at all, man. But this is the fourth and the last court that, because of the looks, it just looks so plain. It just looks so plain, man. I couldn't do it. You have another inside bucket. You got another inside bucket right there, so got that. And then you see how it said vote here. You have this dude skipping to what they call a polls, and he's gonna go vote for the mayor. Yes, they have where you can vote for the mayor now. And mayors are different. So there's gonna be 4 elected mayors, and no, they're not gonna be different. They're gonna be all the same mayors from each platform. So if you have one mayor for Vipers, he's gonna represent PlayStation and Xbox. So you're gonna have to get your votes in. Now, mayors have a lot of responsibility, and they've elected some mayors already. I'm not gonna get into those because it might change or whatnot. But so mayors can change the look of your court, the banners everywhere. Mayor can change those. Mayor can actually change the music that you listen to in your parks, and they also have the ability to, on Rival Day, yes, Rival Day is back now that we have affiliations, and on Rival Day they have the ability to pick your outfit or your jersey, your gears and stuff like that when you go up against other rivals. So they have the ability to pick your clothes as well on Rival Day. So make sure you take the voting. Voting will happen every 6 weeks. Every 6 weeks you can choose to re-elect the same person or a different person. Now, Gatorade facility got a big boost. As you can see, there's a lot more stations here, and there's a lot more people inside as well. Look at that. There's a lot more people inside, and it's because it's way bigger. They got 2 of everything, I believe now. They got extra treadmills, the whole 9. Got the whole 9, but this is actually 2 levels now. This is actually 2 levels now. So Gatorade rental courts. Yes, you can rent a court. Now these courts, once you rent a court, you can actually keep the court for a certain amount of time. I'm not sure what time it is. Maybe it's an hour or something. But whatever it is, you can keep the court for a certain amount of time. And then on that court, you can make up the rules. So you can do a 2v2, you can do a 3v3, 4v4, 5v5, and so on and so forth. You can do all of that, and you can set the rules, like no shot clock. You can set it up as a speed shot clock where it's halfway, kind of like house rules, but you can set it up yourself inside this little gym. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to pay VC to rent a court. So just something to think about. But the courts are a great idea, so very much a must. And the third shot of the day, bang. This dude's jamming out still. Just scrolling through, they actually already showed you this cutscene. They're just repeating it right now. Now, throughout the city, you know how in the other 2Ks you had one shop, and you go to that shop and you shop everywhere for all clothing brands and whatnot. This time it's different. So you have Converse here, you got Drip Brothers, and then you got Jordan Station, Foot Locker. Like you'll go through the entire city to get what you want. So that they have a different store for each place. They also have Dex. Dex is the skateboard place, and just to let you know, you get a fully customized skateboard. You get a fully customized skateboard off rip. So once you are able to get into the city, make sure you stop by Dex, and Dex will give you free fully customizable skateboards. So make sure you check that out. You see this guy dribbling a soccer ball right now. So you can buy a basketball like always, but remember they in 2K, in the older 2Ks, they locked it in animation to where you had to flick the analog, whatnot. Well, you still have to do that, but now you can do real life dribble moves in real time. So the same moves you do on the court, you can literally walk up the aisle and do those dribble moves up the court and whatnot. I mean, up the sidewalk and whatnot, and other people be able to join in with you, all kind of extra stuff. So I think that's pretty cool that you can actually dribble and stuff like that. More tattoo places, Converse, we already talked about that. But yeah, make sure y'all check that out. Now, first look, this is actually first look. They zoomed in on this dude on purpose because this is the first look of the chains. Yes, you can actually wear jewelry. But now you can wear, you've always been able to wear jewelry like watches and earrings and whatnot, but now you can wear chains in the park. This, I don't know if it's a good upgrade or a bad upgrade, because if our hair's not moving, what makes you think the chain will move? That's like having a shirt. I mean, they might have the texture on it, but that's like making a shirt that has the, you know how when people hit Elite 2s and whatnot, and they make the shirt with a chain on it, and it's just flat. That's how this chain is gonna look when you're playing basketball and you take it up for a layup. That chain is not gonna move. It's just gonna be stuck to your shirt. So I'm not sure about it. I mean, it is a nice feature, but if it don't move, then what's the use, you know? And then you have these random courts around the neighborhood. You have these random courts around the neighborhood, and around the neighborhood, if you see, as long as you have your basketball, if you see a rim, you can hoop on it, and then other people can come by and hoop on that rim as well. And if you see these, you can start up a 1v1, a 2v2, 3v3, horse, 21, kind of like you going to play a game in your my court, right? So you have that as well. Now you have the Pro-Am. you have the Pro-Am building. They call it the warehouse. Don't try to skip over this. It's got a guy on a hoverboard right there. Got a guy on the hoverboard right there as well. There you go. There go that guy with the chain again. You can see the chain on his neck if you got it in big screen, I guess. Now we'll talk about this here in a bit whenever you see the NPCs. So this is actually a challenge you can do in the game, but we'll talk about this in a bit. Now you also have courts everywhere. Remember I told you about the court where you can just start up a game? You also have this Mamba Edition court, and it's you'll find it by this big old mural with Kobe as he was standing on the board once he won it, and then you have the Kobe court, the Mamba court. So you have 24 on one side, 8 on the other, and then you also have the Mamba skin purple court. That, I think it looks clean, and a lot of people, you at least got to get one game of hoop session in on this court. You at least got to get one game. This dude with some nice tube socks. I don't know where those socks are. I've never seen them, but you know, got some nice tube socks. And his first look at the Corona mask, the COVID mask. And he also has a different hairstyle. That's one of the new hairstyles, I guess. So you got the COVID mask, and he's getting dunked on. Another OP dunk. Boom. Big contact. This is the diamond, the pink diamond plaza. This is where you go play my team. Yep, that's where you go play my team. They got a new court, which is actually pretty cool, but you know, it's my team, so I'm not really going to touch that too much. And you have another OP dunk. Boom. In the middle, I think we're talking about this, in the middle of the city is the event center. Event center, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want there. So that's where all the events are going to happen. That's where Rival Day is going to happen. That's where Beats After Dark, you know, but all the events are going to go through the center. So you got another look at the Corona mask. And then here goes a look at the Court Conqueror. And since they're showing Court Conqueror, this is also the first look at a 5v5 Court Conqueror. So you got all your friends and you're going on to the Court Conqueror. And also first look at a mascot. So mascots are confirmed back in the game, and then you have 5v5 Court Conqueror, which is new. So that might be cool. Something new that when you the event center courts also move, like it's hella clean. The way the event center moves is hella clean, so I like that. This is Beats After Dark. Broke the backboard. It'd be cold if you actually did do that at the end of the game. But yeah, that's the city. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, man, be sure y'all go subscribe to Cali Hoops. I'll leave the link down below. Also go subscribe to the Twitter as well, Twitter and Twitch. I'm gonna leave the links down below in the video, so y'all can make sure y'all go check her out. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thought about the full breakdown, because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to go through over there, so I slowed it down and broke it down. So let me know what y'all think about the full breakdown. Other than that, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said, leave a like, go follow Cali and whatnot down below. I'm gonna leave the links down below as well. So I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.